Kill an enemy at least 80 feet away with a thrown tomahawk.
Shit! Die!
Oh, because I shot a bird. I swear, these people that.
You're surrounded!
Supposed to show mercy to these people. Just walk up and start shooting you. Actually, it puts me right behind the fence.
Evening, friend.
Good evening.
Hey, boy. Help! Your money, mister! Now! Someone leave me be, sir! Quitter, I'll cut you open! Oh, thank you, mister. Here, have this for my gratitude. Please.
Let's keep our distance, okay?
Appreciate it. You be careful now.
Saint-Denis breeds sickness. So much for the future.
The horse is still there. Hold on, get back.
Happy to assist you in a moment. Ready for a clean slate? May I help you?
Thanks, mister.
Okay, so that's where I was headed to. Wait, there's another show. Interesting, 2 shows.
Yep.
Well then.
What?
Maniac!
Hello, for a show, I presume?
Can I buy a ticket, please?
You'll find the show in either of the doors beside me.
Welcome, one and all. I'm going to take you on a journey around the world to parts unseen by most men. Why, I have traversed the great lands and oceans of the globe and bring you sights and scenes from places far away. Yes, a great deal of the world is populated by unwashed savages that don't have the decency to cover their reproductive organs. First, to jolly old England. You may wonder why, when you meet a British person, they have tiny red eyes, big ears, and long noses. We can now reveal the truth. Since the opening of the Underground Railroad system 30 years ago, the entire of London has moved beneath the earth. Just think of the joy children must feel being able to play unfettered by rain or refinery smoke. They are a dignified people, living among stalagmites in their dainty hats. And they have an underground king who worships an underground garden gnome. Have any of you been to New York City? It seems like the whole world is ending up on that tiny island. Now there's Lady Liberty, a marvelous statue. To welcome all the Irish people moving to our great country after all those potato problems. They are welcomed by tourists who toss potatoes out of the head of that lady. In New York City, they are making buildings so high, one day you can walk to the moon for a picnic. Wouldn't that be grand? It's true. Now, we spoke of that unwashed statue. It was a gift from France. How do you think France paid for such a gift? Wanton prostitution? Selling of wine and horse meat? No, sir. I'm here to tell you that underneath the streets of Paris, they have discovered black gold. That's right. And a few years ago, Gustave Eiffel of the Eiffel Oil Company built the tallest oil derrick in the world. Yes, all around Paris, you will find that thick business. It ignites like brandy, which is why so many French aristocrats drink it as an aperitif to aid digestion. The women of France are dainty and fair of skin, partially because they use that crude oil to bathe in, anointing and greasing their bodies, often before committing sinful pleasures of the flesh. Places that don't change their ways are falling behind. Visit the streets of Italy, and there is literally nobody left. The churches are empty. There's nobody drinking tiny coffees and slurping spaghetti in the streets. The Italians have never been known for good architecture, and their crooked buildings are falling over. Where have all the hairy women and men gone? Where are them Italians? It is one of the world's great mysteries. You may have heard talk of a horseless carriage being invented, powered by whale oil, vapors, or demons. Ironically, that is a myth. What is more exciting, the Germans have developed a mechanized horse that never needs to eat or sleep. It is a marvel of invention, and is intended to facilitate the German army when it invades France or Russia in their campaign to spread the gastronomical wonders of low-quality beer, sausages, and sauerkraut. They love cabbage. But other than America, where we have plenty of room, it is so crowded in Europe that they are racing to set up a new country at the North Pole where they can dine on the delicacy of frozen fish, penguins, and polar bears. Imagine a place that never gets hot. You don't sweat while toiling in the field, and ice is much cheaper there. I predict that someday people of all nations will join hands at the North Pole, wearing furs and eating fish. My next adventure will be to visit Egypt, where I hear they live in giant triangles and talk in a Chinese-like language of birds and eyes and squiggly lines. And they worship cats, which is a bit worrisome and unsavory. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on these fantastic journeys.
It's an interesting parody, I guess.
Hope it was a good one. See you soon.
There's another show to take a look at as well, and that's what I'm going to next.
Me estás encabronando.
We are departing soon. Never see that. Everyone on board. Please begin boarding.
Why, hello there.
I need a ticket, please.
Head straight through those double doors.
Let's see if there are any repeats for this one. There should be 3 shows.
Thank you! Thank you! Hello! Greetings! Thank you for your obeisance. Truly, I am Aldridge T. Abington, tasked with bringing you the greatest show in Saint-Denis, or for that matter, the whole world. I have the foresight and fortitude to bring you acts that, when exhibited together, comprise the most amusing actors, captivating performers, and feats of amazement for your emotional, spiritual, and psychological enhancement. My delight in acquisitiveness began at an early age, when I was the proprietor of a tiny dog circus, which tragically perished in a tavern fire. Yes, thank you. Oh, my little babies. But that's another story. Let us prepare now for a phenomenal evening. From my time in France, I met these lovely girls who would dance and expose their bloomers for a piece of molasses candy. Oh, what a delight. I bring you the girls of Petit Flaneur in Gay Paris.
Most of these aren't terribly long.
Majestic! Have you ever seen such a thing? I'm all a quiver, I can tell you. I bring you the most incredible singer of serpents this side of the swamp. From LaGrasse she is, speaking in that battered tongue, but bringing us a show unlike any other. The mysterious Maya. Is that poisonous?
I know how to dance with a snake too.
She's good with that. You be quiet. I'm trying to enjoy the show. Good damn it, you are done. Leave me alone. I'll holler if I want
That snake doesn't look
to. I will kill you. Yeah.
good. That is just something.
I like this exotic lady.
Come on, that's no way to handle it. You are crazy, lady.
Please stop that racket. Serpent lady.
I've seen these mistresses. It's truly unbelievable. You're drunk on that rock one every damn night.
Lord above, enough.
Holy crap!
That snake loves you.
Get him home is the best. Is she really gonna kiss that rock?
Yeah, honey, kiss that snake.
We're just starting to have fun.
Whoa! Amazing! If only Eve danced so well with her devil, maybe humanity would still live in a garden of innocent grandeur rather than a pit of depravity and despair. While traveling in the hills of Bavaria, my olfactories were disturbed by a monstrous manure cart in front of me. I was surprised to find it wasn't pulled by a beast of burden, but instead by a mighty woman, as strong as an ox. I present to you the great Hortensia!
Oh my God! That buckle breaker in two!
Is that real? Yeah.
Don't mess up!
Oh my God, I can't watch.
Is he really waiting?
Hey, she's as strong as a feather.
Incredible! I hear that all the women of Bavaria undertake that very ritual on their wedding night. It has been my pleasure entertaining you this evening. Each day is one less until our last. Distraction is our greatest joy! Good night! Until next time!
Let's see if there's any more shows later. So five townsfolk.
Well, I don't think there's anything else I can help you with.
Does it even pretend to offer francophone subject matter?
Ordering on damned
This country a real democracy. Does disqualify half the population? We are women, not monsters. We deserve the right to vote as much as you. Let me vote. Let me vote. Let me vote.
Ah,
Bonjour, monsieur.
morning.
So,
You, my friend, what do you think about women's suffrage?
Women voting? Sure, why not?
Oh, thank you, sir. You are a true progressive.
Anyone dumb enough to want to vote, I say go for it.
Oh, a cynic. How dull for you. I do hope you grow out of it, young man. It's so unappealing.
Unappealing is what I do best. Okay, fella.
You're walking away from history, you fools! Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the land of liberty? But somehow, I am not free to vote? Who said that? Look me in the eye and tell me I am the one man ever met.
Got this shirt.
Take a pamphlet, learn all about our great religion, and understand the importance of safety in nature.
Let's see what this is about.
According to the great teachings of our master, this land is our heaven, and the two oceans are our shells. It is only here that we can truly be ourselves, where man can find his place in heaven. This is Chelonia, the one true American's religion, the one true Bible that was handed down 100 years ago, this year, to our prophet from above.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Can I interest you in Chelonianism?
I don't know. Can you?
Well, I hope so. It is a fascinating religion that was taught to a very wise master about 100 years ago in a land not very far from here. Take a book, please.
Okay.
You've made a wonderful choice. It is a religion of safety. A religion made by gods who understood what life is. Not what life could be, but what it is. And it is very dangerous. But with Chelonianism, it can be safe. Well, it's all in this book. Am I boring you?
A little.
I'm sorry. Have a wonderful day. Hear the truth and rejoice, for you are saved and already in paradise. If only you had the wisdom to understand it. Chelonia, America, they are the same thing. If savages could prosper here, how much better shall the white man do in this sacred place? No more kings! We are all kings! Our prophet told us this 100 years ago.
Let's go, boy.
Alright, need to hunt bears while remaining on my horse.
Wish whiskey grew on you.
too far in.
Yep. Giddy up.
Is the one horseman maybe? 6 more.
I know, boy. Nearly done.
Head to Rhodes. Settle there.
Yeah.
Help me! Someone help me! Please, help me!
That the snake bite fella?
You won't believe it.
Again?
I got bitten again. It's real deep. Suck it out of me, please.
Can't believe I'm doing this. Hold still. Never again.
Oh, I owe you so much, mister. Can't believe you saved my life twice.
Me neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. Gonna eat a stiff one tonight.
I imagine.
That's it. You ain't getting another out. Yeah.
hungry.
Folk will enjoy eating that.
Done.
Thanks.
Boy.
Yeah.
Should be able to get some good skins from doing this. Decent profit. Ah, shoot. Don't think. No, I can get it. This I want to take back to camp.
Come on now, boy.
Oh, that's interesting. The camp is where there is a bandit hideout in the online version, or potential. Just not there all the time.
Yeah. Hey, boy. Yep. Yep.
I must have run over him. With some of the small ones, it's kind of easy to do this.
What?
Partner?
Yep.
My table awaits your offerings, Mr. Morgan.
I will.
Good job, Arthur. All right. Let me see. Thank you, Arthur.
How would you like this in your eye?
Micah?
Sit down, my dearest friend, and show me just what you got.
And forgive me if I slip and stab you in the face.
How's things?
You know, I think the last time I played this was with Skinny and those boys and Strawberry. Okay, you little shit!
Oh, hey, Arthur, I left some of that horse medicine I made for you by your tent. Thanks again.
Appreciate it. I don't want you to lose a whole hand. Now, watch me.
Ouch.
You're real lucky.
It's X and triangle.
Yeah.
They're just fingers, right?
Oh!
So X and circle this time.
Oof.
Your streak's gonna break. Don't you worry. I'll be there to wipe up the tears. And here we go.
X and triangle this time.
I hope you don't expect me to give you your money back out of pity. Oh! Your go. Relax.
Oh. Square and triangle.
Shit. Now, watch this.
How you holding up?
I wouldn't say I'm merry as a marriage bell.
Sorry to hear that.
Circle and square this time.
Here goes. God damn it. Ooh, Jesus.
I'd only respect you more if you conceded the win. Ah, help!
Okay.
Do we need to be here while you do this? Seems personal.
I know, but I'm not as bad as I seem at this.
Now the fun part.
is about to end.
Triangle and circle.
Ah!
Kept the grip warm for you.
Oh! Fuck. You gotta stop sometime.
Ooh, my heart's racing.
Square and triangle.
Oh! Ah, shit!
Keeps getting worse and worse. Circle then square.
Ugh.
Am I gonna have to stab you? Okay, then.
Triangle and circle. That's not good. I'm making any mistakes.